Hello everyone, good morning and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition with the Expanded Galaxy mod equipped. So last time we played, we fought off the Cerberus coup. Um, we lost Thane because he decided to charge a weeaboo ninja armed with a sword. He decided to charge them with a pistol instead of, shooting him. But in reality, Thane lost because the plot demanded it. Fucking Kai Lang's plot shields are amazing. Um, but what this did was it kind of got the council to realize that Shepard's actually been serious this whole. Oh, we probably should have helped him out a lot sooner. Oh yeah. So, what we're doing now is we're just going around the Citadel collecting war asset stuff. Um, I call it the Citadel Aftermath arc. And hopefully we'll be able to cap it off with the Cerberus Scientist Defectors. Because I'd like to be able to, do a combat mission. Let's see here. I know we've been to the dock, the embassies, Huerta. We're at Purgatory. I think we've been to the holding area. So now we just need to go to the commons. Yeah, let's do that.
Anyhow, enough about my armor. Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here. Where'd you park?
I took rapid transit.
I give the fanciest ride on the Citadel. And I saw that paint job.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Huh. Oh, jeez. This store owner got murked in the Expanded Galaxy mod. But the store's still open. Sucks to hear about that, but hey, at least the store's still. Jesus Christ. There is a lot of new mods for these, or like modifications to the.
Combine. If it exists, we carry it.
Execution pistol. Yeah, we'll get that for any Krogan that we have.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for
Purchase
security
that.
and peace of
Because we
mind.
actually sniper rifle. Unfortunately, I think that goes in the scope slot. So who knows?
We appreciate your personal needs.
It's my money and I'm closing my account.
Your account helps fund Citadel defense. If you shut it down and hide the money under your bed, it hurts the war effort.
And if Cerberus attacks again and takes the Citadel, my money is gone. I'll take my chances on my own. Thank you.
So you're fleeing the Citadel? Running to Sanctuary? If you trust the Council, you'll stay here.
Why should I trust them? They couldn't stop Cerberus. What can they possibly do about the Reapers?
Have you seen Palaven or Earth? You can't escape this war. At least here you've got the Council fighting for you.
But to fight, they need money. Money this bank has loaned them using accounts like yours.
Okay, damn it. Leave the account open.
Besides, how can someplace like Sanctuary promise more safety than the Citadel?
You're right. Guess all
I
we can do is hope
mean,
for the best.
he's right, but for the wrong reasons. Sanctuary is a trap. It's a trap! So
Can't believe how hard the doctors are working to keep that terrorist bastard alive.
He's in intensive care?
He got blasted by Cerberus. They think he's just another victim.
So yeah, in the vanilla game, you see like this screen is damaged and there's smoke and destroyed glass, shattered bullet holes. But the mod here added bodies. Kind of, you know, bringing home that, yeah, people died in the Citadel coup.
No, the Krogan are the only race that can fight on the toxic world, so they need support. Well, ideally, something like a cacliosaur. They're good in mountains, immune to toxins, ferociously loyal to their riders. Yes, they'd be ideal. Unfortunately, they were driven to extinction during the Rachni War.
Okay, so we're going to play a little Jurassic Park.
After obtaining a cure to the genophage, Krogan leaders have announced an alliance with the Turian military against the Weavers.
Damn it, another Cerberus trap? Bomb or turret? How many?
These are control schematics for Cerberus turrets. Will these help?
Damn right they will. I'll have E-Crimes dig into them. Might even help us find the little presents Cerberus left for us. Thanks a lot. This is gonna save lives.
Huh.
Scene contains large scorch marks by Reaper forces. Entire area shut down. Precision shots. I heard the mechanics also fell to the Reapers.
High priority target. Target Matriarch Athena. Status capture priority alpha. Subject to be retrieved alive if possible. If unavoidable, eliminate and confirm kill. Vital retrieval subject due to target's association with high-ranking politicians in the Thessian republics and the Shadow Broker. Excellent candidate for indoctrination as a sleeper agent. Exercise extreme caution. Subject has commando training and lethal biotic abilities. Addendum to the original brief. Subject is not present at target location. Further instructions required. Huh. Well, screw you, you damn Cerberus. I hope Athena wiped the floor with you. Oh, wow. Nemesises.
If we'd kept digging a few hours longer, we'd have gotten the obelisk of Karza. I know the Hades nexus is off limits. I'm not an idiot. Damn it, the Alliance needs that thing right now. The obelisk of Karza was supposed to contain Prothean language translations, like the Rosetta Stone for Protheans. Think of how much it could have helped us understand.
All right. There's an Atlas mech down there. I didn't know that. Was that statue always there? Huh. Okay. Shows how much I've paid attention to things.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Assault rifle biotic.
All goods have been marked down with our special wartime discount.
Increases damage, special ammo is active.
For the best in the business, come to Casa.
Okay, I'll purchase that. I'll use that.
Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women serving in the Alliance.
Sure, we'll do that.
All goods have been marked down with our
Thank you
special
for
wartime
shopping at
discount.
Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Okay, I think I already gave Ebra her thing.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Hello, Shepard.
Rules be damned. People have a right to defend themselves.
If you start selling weapons to everyone on the Citadel, CSEC will shut this whole place down.
CSEC couldn't protect us when Cerberus attacked. I'll take them to court.
You think a court is going to want more people running with guns right now?
Then I'll go to the wards, self in the back room at Purgatory.
People are already scared. If you violate weapons laws, they'll just be scared and trigger happy.
Yeah, I am as big a 2A supporter as anybody here. But right now, what you need isn't untrained masses with firearms. You want a trained militia to help augment augment CSEC.
Would a bunch of civilians shooting at anything that moves make the Citadel safer?
The commander's right. Maybe if the council organizes a civilian militia with training. Otherwise, they'll just panic and get themselves killed.
I just want people to be safe.
I know, but second-guessing CSEC isn't the way. What if we submit a proposal to start a militia?
Okay, that'd be something.
Because, yeah, I believe everybody has the right to defend themselves using whichever weapon they need. But I also don't want untrained people to be, wielding the great equalizers. Because then they'd be just as much a danger to themselves and innocent people as they would be to the bad guys.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Alright, that's SMG thermals. What the hell?
Thank you for shopping at
Great equalizer, that's what firearms are referred to. Because for most of recorded human history, in a fight, whoever won was largely determined by whoever had the more skill and physical prowess. Until firearms started becoming reliable and cheap. Because then someone with the physical standing of like a 6 in strength in the strength stat or something like that could take out somebody with a 20 in strength. It was the great equalizer. Also, welcome to the stream, Ross. Yeah, sorry. Itchy. Okay. 16. Heat sink.
professional
Dates
grade
are tight.
equipment at reasonable prices. We appreciate your visit.
Okay, by the jack. I have not played Far Cry 2. I know I should, but I haven't yet.
Commander Shepard, do you have a minute?
Can I help you?
Jordan Knowles, E-Crimes. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. I've got a saboteur hacking key systems, power, communications. It's bad. If you've got time to help, check out this console.
Got it. Looks like a collection of access codes.
They're Batarian diplomatic codes, from back when they had an embassy on the Citadel. If you can use your Spectre access to find them, I can shut them down.
I can access restricted intel at the Spectre office in the embassy. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Alright. Oh, yeah, okay.
don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
Look, the asshole's in custody now. Killing him won't bring anyone back.
It's about justice. The man is a traitor and a murderer. You saw what he did to your wife, to my husband.
And didn't bat an eyelash. He's evil, there's no doubt.
What's going on here?
I'm in position at CSEC. Draw them away, and I'll move in and make the kill.
Don't answer that.
Also, thank you for the watch, Street Cross. Alright, so...
We have to keep enforcing the law. Same as always. Without that, everything goes to hell.
Look at Paladin, my friend. We're in hell. We should be looking for terrorists. The rest can take care of itself.
So the bar fights, the drunken disorderlies down by that purgatory place?
How does cracking down on that crap help us win the war? People need to blow off steam right now.
And how does letting the misdemeanors go help the war?
Less time spent on the light stuff means the Citadel has more money for defense.
Let's see here. Both have good points. On the one hand, we need to maintain order so people still feel safe. And to do that, they still need to uphold the law. By the same token, CSEC is also the military arm of the Citadel. And if they're wasting their time on misdemeanors and crap, they won't have enough money left over for defending the station. So I'm not entirely sure. Let me look up the war asset guide. I think it's on Alien Citadel Defense Force. Okay. Doesn't really tell me. Normally I don't really worry about it, but with the Expanded Galaxy mod, I'm kind of worried about, because the war assets have been changed. Okay, so this one won't actually do the... we're going to go ahead and support the patient CSEC officer. Because... not keeping order will actually hinder the station's defense, because, well, people will be running amok, and then they'll have to deal with that on top of, I mean, and another attempted coup by like Cerberus or the Reapers coming in. They'll be, CSEC will essentially be fighting a two-front war.
Everyone on the Citadel knows we're at war now. You have to show them that CSEC is still in control. They need that security.
The commander's right. We need people coming into work every day. We need things to keep running. Otherwise, today's bar fight could be tomorrow's street riot.
Yeah, maybe you're right. This feels so damn petty right now.
I mean, yeah, it is, but...
Commander Shepard. Guess I know what happened to my backup.
Excuse me?
Come on. I'm in C-Sec in civilian gear with a weapon. I know what I'm made. Just let me explain. Captain Aaron Summers, Alliance Marines, retired.
Captain Summers?
There's a prisoner here. C-Sec officer who helped Cerberus. C-Sec caught him when you stopped the coup. Now he's offering them intel on Cerberus to get a better deal.
Why are you telling me this?
Because he doesn't deserve a better deal. He killed people during the coup, good people. And he's former Alliance, like us. The way I figure it, he's our problem to fix.
Okay.
Tell me what this guy did to deserve death.
He executed his own friends in cold blood for Cerberus. Cleared the path for their troops. Now he's saying he's a vet, and he was suckered in by talk of helping humanity. I don't know what intel he has, and I don't really care either. He dishonored the uniform.
Okay. But my counter... We do need that intel, because we currently don't have any idea what the hell Cerberus is going to be doing.
If you gun that man down, you're dishonoring the uniform just as much as he did.
Like hell I am.
I don't like plea bargains any more than you do, but the intel we get will save lives.
Says who?
Our superiors. The people we swore to serve and trust. Captain Summers.
Yes, Commander. Sorry, Commander. I'll shut it down. Thanks.
Yeah, plea deals suck. But the reason why they're made is because they're trying to bribe a lesser evil to rat on the bigger evil.
If he's a terrorist, he ought to be locked up.
Okay, so now we've got to... We can go to the docks holding area, but first we need to head to the embassies for the Spectre terminal. I wonder what these dudes did.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
So before that, we're going to head back to Purgatory
Now arriving
to
at Purgatory.
hear more of that thing. The eavesdrop thing. Alright, Ross. I get it.
What the hell's your problem?
I'm not skinning the Alliance.
Since when are you so chummy with those pricks?
Screw you. You've been watching the news.
Sure.
You know what's happening to Earth while we're sitting here?
Calm down already.
My planet's on fire, asshole. Telling someone to calm down is one of the last things you say to anyone. Yeah.
Recognized. Please select a destination.
Not exactly the best.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Look, I filled out all the forms you requested, jumped through every hoop. I don't even know what Neotech.
Spectre status recognized.
Coming up, looting and rioting in the Kepler Verge. The cause?
Alright, so medical supplies. Authorize. Authorize civilian militia, yes. Financial report. Location of a Batarian patient. Batarian patient named Gorek is located in a makeshift clinic in the temporary refugee camp at Docking Bay E24. He is suffering from undisclosed but severe injuries. Medical staff from Huerta Memorial Hospital have provided painkillers, but there is no viable long-term treatment. Because the Batarian hegemony refuses to share records, no data on Gorek is available prior to his arrival on the Citadel. Batarian access codes. With respect to level access codes, it is possible to bypass the standard security protocols and track top-level diplomatic dispatches. Location of consoles accessed using the suspect ciphers will be uploaded to the Spectre's Omni tool and highlighted for easy detection. Alright, we'll do that. So, our first one will be in Huerta. Yeah, telling someone to calm down is not the way to go. Ironic, counterintuitively, that makes it where they will actually get even more riled up. The way to calm someone down is to let them vent.
Spectre status recognized. Please
Because then
select
they
one
will wear
moment.
themselves out.
Now arriving at Ward's level, Purgatory.
How's the head? Good. Concussion's almost gone.
Good. But I heard you were injured. Okay, the Alliance wasn't good for business before, but this is war. They're dying for us. I'm not stealing medicine from them.
Your patriotism is touching.
My planet's on fire, asshole! Tell your friend in customs every goddamn package is managed out better stay where it is. Or maybe CSEC needs to know where their last gun shipment went.
Fine. I'll pass on the word. I think you should finish your drink.
Yeah. Think I should.
Huh. That might come up. A smuggler with the heart of gold. I'll take it. Take it. We're in the middle of a war for the survival of all of our species. I'm not going to steal medical supplies for profit. Well, both of them were smugglers, Ross. The Turian was the asshole. The human, she had standards. And in fact, when we go back to the Spectre terminal, she's willing
No, this is
to
Shepard. I found one of the code locations.
put her skills to use for the war effort.
Someone used this to cut off power to a dozen life support machines in the hospital. Okay, that access code is officially disabled. Can you find any more?
Yeah. There are some scoundrels in this universe and in real life that understand that. That, you know,
Please select a destination. One moment, please.
looting and plundering doesn't make any sense if you're not going to survive the next 5 minutes in order to, you know, gain from it.
My family disowned me when I married Miota.
More traders, I guess.
They'd be happier to see those Cerberus assholes than they would me.
Spectre status recognized.
Civilian consultant authorization. An importer-exporter with past convictions for smuggling has offered to gather critical supplies for Alliance forces in civilian medical emergencies. CSEC believes the offer is in good faith and has refused to make an arrest, but is legally restricted from accepting her offer without Spectre authorization. Do it. Alright, the next codes are going to be D24.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D24.
It's going to be down there.
Got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an easy...
Knowles, I found another spot where the Batarian codes were used.
Holy crap. These are the remote navigation codes. Last week's crash at the docks, we thought it was an accident. Shepard, there were 117 Alliance soldiers on that ship. All human. Just like the patients at the hospital.
So we've got Batarian codes, and someone with a grudge against humans.
Looks like... Okay. This code's offline now as well. Should just be one left, Commander.
Ma'am, I had a friend in security at Sonax, and there was definitely Prothean tech on Garbug. I know the Valhallan threshold is Reaper territory now, but Prothean tech could help the Yes, yes, ma'am. I'm aware this is an unsecured channel. Yes, understood. Thank you, ma'am.
Alright. Now we gotta go to the refugee docks at E24.
Spectre status recognized. Please select. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay E24. Emergency civilian housing.
Alright. First, we're gonna go to the Batarian little enclave here.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
We'll get the
Batarian State Arms.
right here.
Defending the hegemony. Your purchases are a credit to the hegemony.
Pressure's okay. No infections.
Can I talk to him?
Only if it's important, Commander. He's hurt bad. Take down the sedative a bit, but hurry. I peg his survival at 50-50.
Okay.
Are you Gorek?
Go away. Nothing to say.
Not even what a terrorist is doing on the Citadel?
You!
Me!
Do I know you?
Every Batarian with someone on Eratop remembers your face.
The planet that got caught in the Alpha Relay explosion.
You butchered a colony. Only regret.
This again. Yeah, I quote-unquote butchered that colony. I blew up the relay, dooming 300,000 souls. And that weighs heavily on my conscience. But you know what? I would do it again in a heartbeat. Not because I hate Batarians. In fact, quite the opposite. I want the Batarians to survive, along with every other species in the galaxy. So yeah, I would sacrifice those 300,000 Batarians to save every other Batarian, human, Turian, Asari, Solarian, Quarian, Krogan, Volus, Elcor, Hanar, Drell, Need I go on? But no, you can't think of that because you're so close-minded, short-sighted. You could only see your pain and not the pain of everyone else. You can't see the fact that with a Reaper invasion, we're all dead.
I destroyed Eratot's relay to stop the Reapers from pouring through.
Easy for you to claim now that they're here. Don't pretend you have any.
No, it's easy to claim because it's true.
You think I didn't feel guilty? I destroyed a colony. I've thought about the people who died. About how I couldn't warn them in time. In the end, I didn't have a choice. But I'm sorry. If that means anything.
If you're so remorseful, if you have any real guilt, show some mercy. Unplug this machine. Let me join my family.
Oh, no. I do have mercy for those that deserve it. But for the crimes you committed, nah. Unplugging your machine's too easy for you.
I'm done here.
Good. He'll cough himself to death without a sedative.
No, wait.
Just take it easy. There.
You gotta face your crimes. Just like I do. Alright,
Nice. Yeah, I'll take that.
Knowles, this is where the last access code was used.
What's that, Commander? I'm losing your signal.
Commander Shepard, Captain Kahero Balak, Batarian External Forces. I've been waiting for this. Everything that has happened to my people is your fault.
blame yourselves.
The Batarians made enemies throughout the galaxy. And now you've paid the price for it.
We were a proud race. A beautiful race.
I'll agree with you on the first one.
Have done to us.
Yeah.
I'm trapped on this.
They're called cannibals.
Our warships only know the locations of Reaper forces because I've tapped Council transmissions. I am the highest ranking military officer left in the hegemony, and I can't save my people. But I can end you.
Balak, you sent that asteroid toward Terra Nova to help your people. But what does killing me accomplish?
Vengeance. The Bahawk system.
Jesus Christ.
They would have died anyway when the Reapers showed up. You know that. I'm uniting the Krogan and the Turians. We're the best hope for this galaxy. If you care about your people.
Our ships are yours.
Shepard, are you all right?
Fine. You won't have any more trouble with those codes.
Is that... Do you want me to arrest him?
I want you to put a bullet in his head. But we're all making some sacrifices today. Let him go. Spectre Authority.
Understood, Commander. And thanks.
Yeah, Balak is what's called a karma Houdini. He has done some of the worst things imaginable in this series. But if you want the best outcome for the galaxy, you have to let him go. And let him get away with everything he's done. Because, as he said, he is the highest ranking remaining member of the Batarian military. And if you want them at your side, they fight most effectively with him at the lead. So like Victor said, we're all making sacrifices today. Well, here's hoping he dies heroically in battle. So I won't have to worry about it.
Hey there.
Oh, it's you, hey.
Your parents get here yet?
All right, and with that, we're done for now with the Citadel aftermath. There'll be more that we can do, but we have to leave the Citadel first. Now you're wishing he would live in shame and guilt. Yeah, if he survives the war, thanks to Shepard's leadership, sacrifices, and efforts, he might feel shame and guilt, but I doubt it.
Please consult an Avena terminal for assistance. 1 moment.
He's not the type that takes accountability for his own actions.
At docking bay D24.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core, Private Talabi?
No, ma'am.
Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting us to...
Cade. Hey, I wondered where you went. What's up?
I'm trying to wrap my head around what just happened.
You sound angry.
No, just not used to staring down the gun of someone I've worked with so closely. How it all went down, it's got me... I don't know.
Okay. Talk to me. Let's have it.
If I hadn't backed down first, I feel like you would have taken me out.
No. I would have trusted you not to fire.
I trusted you, and I knew you'd come around. That's all that matters. Main thing is we stopped the coup, and Cerberus is off the Citadel.
Yeah, but sometimes the way a thing goes down does matter, Shepard. Later when you have to live with yourself. Knowing that you acted with integrity, that it matters.
You're talking about Adina. You think he would have come in quietly? Caden, he gave you no choice. You had to take the shot. You acted with integrity. I saw the whole thing.
Caden, when have you not acted with integrity?
Thanks. Look, Shepard, there's another reason I'm here. Hackett offered me a position, but I'd turn it down in a second if there was a chance to join you in the Normandy again.
Now, you can turn Caden away, and Hackett will use him as a squad leader and some other thing, and you will get war assets. But now I would probably do that with Ash, because Ash is basically discount Garrus. But Caden, as a Sentinel, even though we're a Sentinel, Caden's powers are different than ours. He's got Reeve, for example. I focused Victor's powers more on tech, whereas Caden is a bit more balanced. So, we're going to bring him in as a squad.
Couldn't imagine meeting the Reapers without you.
Thank you, Commander. And Shepard, I need you to know that I'll never doubt you again. I get you back.
Good to know. Welcome aboard, Major.
Aye, aye, sir.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Odina? That SOB was always power-hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Valorn.
Kyline.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I take it you two have met.
Keeley Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Kind of like the Edgelord. Yep.
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson.
Kai Ling's only victories in this series are due to levels of plot armor that even Mihai and Markov would be like, holy shit, man. I want that level of plot armor.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy? And in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
Yeah. Hackett is voiced by General Shepard from Modern Warfare. But in this universe, Admiral Hackett is 100% the big good.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Also, Admiral Hackett was the one Alliance officer. Even more so than Anderson. That while, or during Mass Effect 2, while Shepard was technically working for Cerberus, Hackett was the one Alliance officer that never doubted.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important.
In fact, people came to Hackett to try and convince him to allow them to arrest Shepard for treason, and Hackett's like, request denied. No explanation, just no. Not going to. Well, Hackett's main job, yeah, he's a commander. If push comes to shove and his ship got boarded, yeah, he would join the fight. But, like I said, his best position is that of a leader. And a commander. And while Shepard's off uniting the forces and doing the groundwork, Hackett's the one organizing everyone and sending everyone where they are best fit. Alright, so our war assets, we are at 70,021. Whether it stays that way or increases, I don't know. Or 7,021. We got the Dark Energy Dissertation from Dr. Conrad Werner, PhD. We got Solarian researchers. Thanks to the fact that we have the original Solarian counselor, Valorn, and he survived, he's boosting this war asset. Sorry, science team. For the Alliance, the 5th Fleet. So smugglers were surprisingly helpful to the Alliance by finding desperately needed military equipment. The Trafalgar. It's a little frigate. Yeah, this is what Alliance frigates normally look like. So you can kind of see how they got the Normandy from this, the SR-1. But there's also definite Turian vibes to it as well. Which makes sense, given the fact that both the SR-1 and the SR-2 were partly inspired, or were partly engineered by the Turians. Sorry, 2nd Fleet. The 6th Fleet. The Destiny Ascension. Because we saved the Council in Mass Effect 1, the Council is finally returning the favor by assigning the largest dreadnought in the galaxy, flagship of the Citadel Fleet, to the Crucible effort. Destiny Ascension is the flagship of the Citadel Fleet, a powerful Asari dreadnought unlike any other vessel in the galaxy. Captained by Matriarch Ladanya, the Destiny Ascension evacuated the Council during the 2183 Battle of the Citadel, but was crippled by attacking Geth. Alliance fleets came in, taking heavy fire, but saving the Ascension and the Council from destruction. The Asari have repaired and upgraded the dreadnought's shielding and firepower, committing the formidable ship to the fight against the Reapers. The Thessian 2nd Republican Guard. Yeah, not only did we get the Ascension, but the Expanded Galaxy mod rebalances some of the war assets to where they are more favorable from the aliens or the non-human races if the Alliance saved the Council in Mass Effect 1. Because that reflects a better trust in humanity, knowing that humanity's not trying to do this for their own reasons, but they're actually trying to do it for the galaxy. They know this because the humanity sacrificed their own fleets and strengths back in Mass Effect 1 for the good of the galaxy. So now that faith and trust is being repaid. Turian 6th Fleet. We got the Turian 7th Fleet. The Solarians. The Solarian 3rd Fleet. Following the attempted coup, the fleet is being deployed to focus on anti-Cerberus operations. Woo! The Solarian 7th Reconnaissance Fleet. And the Solarian STG. Solarian Council relocated a handful of STG personnel to the Citadel to discreetly investigate any Cerberus ties or activity on the station. With the full weight of the Asari and Turian forces committed to the Alliance, the resulting intense political pressure has forced the Solarians to contribute a greater portion of the STG to the cause. Batarian. Batarian fleet. The once formidable Batarian navy was all but annihilated when the Reapers struck Karshan. The enraged survivors have gathered into a single remaining fleet. The Batarian refugees are enlisting by the thousands, desperate for a sense of purpose after the destruction of their homeworld. No collection of vessels is more eager to engage the Reapers than Karshan's last warships. Batarian refugees are rallying around the Pillars of Strength, finding courage in this sacred ancient artifacts recovery. Alright, Ross. Take care. Thank you for lurk. Captain Kariel Balak. As the highest ranking officer left in the hegemony, Balak is now the last Batarian military leader. His leadership, drive, and barely contained fury have galvanized his troops, while Balak bears a deep hatred for the Alliance. He would do anything to save his people, even allying with his deeply hated enemy, and has begrudgingly joined forces with humanity to stop the Reapers. Citadel space. Citadel fleet. The Alliance's intervention during the first Battle of the Citadel in 2183 has ensured that many of the races feel they owe a strong debt to humanity. As a result, the Council has promised a large portion of the Citadel fleet, including the Destiny Ascension, to fight in the battle for Earth once the Crucible is complete, and the Citadel Defense Force. Council created the CDF to support Shepard in the war against the Reapers. The CDF includes ships, soldiers from every Council race. Complements from a few species without official membership status have also quietly joined. After the attempted coup, no offer of assistance is being turned away by the Council and its advisors. Yay. And then industrial and economic support. Thessian economic support. This one's not going to last, I can tell you that. The heroics of the first human Spectre saving the Council yet again have received widespread media attention. The Asari public, nervous from the Reapers' gradual encroaching into Asari territory, has turned to humanity as a symbol of hope. As a result, Asari support is flooding in the form of EZO credits and other offers. With the help of the galaxy's largest economy, the Allied fleets have received a significant boost. That's going to go away in a couple priority missions. I can tell you that now. Okay, we got a distress signal there. Priority Perseus fail for Rannoch. Fine, keep it there. Fine, keep it there. Damn technology. Okay.
The John Grissom Academy, an unremarkable work.
Okay, tech. Creds. The Reaper War. Cerberus coup. Councilor Udina's attempted coup will no doubt be analyzed for generations to come, but a clear picture is beginning to emerge. Udina had contacted Cerberus to coordinate what was intended to be a bloodless takeover of the Citadel, in which he would force the other councils to grant him emergency powers so that he could then command the Citadel fleet. He would then direct the fleet to liberate his homeworld, Earth. The plan fell apart early when the Solarian Councilor caught wind of it. In defense of the plan, the elusive man dispatched his top assassins, commanded by Kai Ling, to kill them. Udina had little choice but to support the assassins with an armed force sufficient to hold the Citadel. Captured confidants have indicated that Udina and Ling's alliance was relatively fragile. Udina may have planned to turn on Cerberus once the fleet was his to command, and Ling would have departed when he calculated that Udina would not succeed. Persistent rumors suggest that Udina might have been a high-functioning victim of Reaper indoctrination. His actions played right into the Reaper's plans. Even if the coup failed, it would damage the Citadel governance. If it succeeded, his plan to retake Earth would likely turn into military blunder that Council forces could ill afford. However, there is no direct evidence of his indoctrination, nor an obvious opportunity. It's more likely that Udina acted out of desperation, and in doing so, cost humanity its counselor. Alright. let's go ahead and do the rounds.
Cerberus bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
That's crap. Udina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute?
Attempted coup in the Citadel. Cobalt 9 clearance only. Order of battle. Case rep. Normandy SR2. Norse Spec Ops. CSEC 200,000 personnel. Various Spectres and associated groups. Citadel's Fleet Security. Marine Corps. Various elements. Alliance. Turians. Solarian. Asari military. Primarily off-duty personnel. Cerberus. Approximately 5,000 to 7,000 soldiers, including elite assassination teams. Approximately 50 Atlas mechs, led by former N7 Kai Lang. Casualties. CSEC, approximately 22,800 personnel. Civilians, estimated 16,000, mostly on the Presidium. Cerberus suffered almost complete losses. For several weeks prior to the coup, Cerberus smuggled their soldiers onto the Citadel by hiding them among the constant flow of refugees. In retrospect, CSEC perhaps should have noticed the sizable increase in the amount of Cerberus-made weaponry that they seized during routine customs inspections. By planting agents within the CSEC, Cerberus gained control of the Citadel's automated defense control, allowing the initial attack to progress with little resistance. They were quickly able to capture docking control, CSEC headquarters, and the Citadel communications. The MSV Strontium Mule deployed Atlas mechs as a safeguard against any counterattack. We kind of gave Cerberus that unintentionally. Strontium Mule was a freighter that we liberated in Mass Effect 2 from the Blue Suns. And instead of blowing the ship out of the water, like we should have done, Cerberus took it. With station-wide transmissions under Cerberus control, the Citadel fleet was powerless to respond and gave Councilor Udina the distraction he needed to attempt to seize power. CSEC valiantly attempted to retake their headquarters, but the attack was staunched until Commander Shepard arrived on station to assist. The L-Corps Ambassador Kalen deserves special mention. Despite strict regulations otherwise, he kept a shoulder-mounted autocannon in his office and was able to stage a spirited defense near the Krogan monument, effectively obliterating 3 Atlas mechs single-handedly. The quick actions by Spectres Shepard and Alenko, along with intervention of a passing Drell, led to the Council being saved. Condolences and thanks have been passed to Kaje, and a recommendation of a posthumous medal awarding the Alliance's highest honor to non-humans, the Arcturus Cross. Once communications were reestablished, reinforcements arrived from the Citadel fleet and quickly eliminated the Cerberus forces. Very few surrendered. However, amid the ensuing conflict, the freighter identified as the Strontium Mule was able to escape through the relay. We have so far been unable to locate it, but its last known position was in the Eagle Nebula heading for the terminus. IAS thoroughly searched Donald Udina's office and residence. There is little evidence of how or why he defected to Cerberus, but many of his video records appear to have been tampered with. The theory is that the counselor may have been indoctrinated as troubling, but no evidence exists to support this. The more likely conclusion is that Cerberus capitalized on Udina's hunger for power. Consequences. Despite the potential negative of a human separatist organization attempting a coup, the other Citadel races appear to believe that this was largely due to Reaper indoctrination. The grisly exposure of integrated Cerberus soldiers have left little doubt that the two are connected. The sacrifices of the Alliance fleet during the Battle of the Citadel and the elimination of Councilor Udina by Spectres Shepard and Alenko has left little doubt that the Alliance remains a key ally. The Asari media has been very favorable towards Commander Shepard, and Councilor Tavos has gained popularity by positioning herself as a long-term supporter of the and mentor of the I'm sorry, I can't say that without laughing. While the politics are blatantly shallow, this does not stop the Asari republics from offering large support in the form of scientific, economic, and military resources. Matriarch Ladanya, commander of the Destiny Ascension and admiral of the Citadel fleet, has been widely criticized for the Citadel's fleet's delayed response. In an effort to regain public favor, she suggested that a large portion of the fleet be offered to assist the Alliance, including the Destiny Ascension itself. Ambassador Valorn, Counselor Valorn, is also lauding humanity in its role in the galactic community and has persuaded the Dalatrases to increase assistance, including the Solarian Third Fleet. I like how the Expanded Galaxy mod, because originally there was only a slight war asset benefit in saving the Council. The other benefits were largely lore-wise. But the Expanded Galaxy mod is like, no. If you save the Council in Mass Effect 1, the other races are gonna know that. And they're gonna be a lot more willing to put their faith in humanity because humanity put their faith in them.
Commander, I found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
You'll recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was visiting my family at home. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
It's on the map now, Commander. Thanks.
I like how Trainer basically admits that, yeah, Shepard literally saved her life. Which, in hindsight, makes the Trainer FemShep romance kind of a rescue romance. And I also understand now why Trainer is so willing to throw herself at a female Shepard.
Damn, I could really use
She's like all in.
So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats?
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil. The important thing is that you kicked their asses. And Caden's back. He even remembered the first rule of serving on the Normandy. Don't shoot the commander.
Be nice.
Go easy on Caden. He's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
Yeah. Hello, Embers. Welcome to Stram.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on T'Challa.
Hi, Fluff.
It is rare
Welcome
for
to
a
Stram.
technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Moss.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on T'Challa was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to
Yeah,
reassess
Floof is
the
my
period of
IRL
before I am non-functional.
best friend.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense.
My
processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers.
And
but I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew.
his spirit animal is a hamster.
May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
Well,
it's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Well, one, don't ever compare yourself to a Reaper, Jesus Christ. Two, there's more to organics than just... I mean, yeah, we all have that biologic urge to propagate the species. But higher sentient organic life, there's a lot more to it than just base instincts.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do, good deeds we accomplish, love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick.
Like
Gotta love quantum computing.
Like,
Shepard,
yeah.
I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated
Yeah,
goals. Duty, altruism, love.
I'm kind of low-key acting as Joker's wingman on this one.
If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
I'm literally shipping my helmsman and the ship. As for our romance option, she hasn't arrived yet. We have to go pick her up on Rannoch.
Commander, Dr. Chuckles sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
All right. All right. Email. ANN article on Cerberus. Elysium. Evacuation shuttle, nearly destroyed as it attempted to escape the Reaper-occupied colony of Elysium, was reportedly saved after a lone biotic worker intervened. The shuttle was carrying children who drew higher numbers on the colony's evacuation lottery, meaning they were not eligible to board the first wave of shuttles leaving the planet. The shuttle was saved when the biotic, identified by authorities as Aresh Agadashlu, engaged Reaper forces that were preventing it from taking off. Agadashlu had a history of drug abuse and criminal activity, and claimed to have survived a Cerberus camp on Pragia as a child. Witnesses said he was killed Witnesses said he killed several dozen Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, providing the shuttle just enough time to fly clear. Romance, the one that starts with a G. Grunt. Embers, if this was my canon Shepard, Carolina, we would be romancing Garrus. But this is Victor, so we're romancing Tally. Trader. Authorities offered 25,000 credits for the arrest or capture, dead or alive, of the captain of the freighter's Strontium Mule. Surveillance footage clearly shows Cerberus forces deploying from the freighter during recent coup attempt. It escaped during the attack, going straight past idling Citadel fleet. The freighter was lost with all hands while transporting Prothean artifacts in 2185. The Blue Sun's mercenary group, who had been hired to protect the ship during its dangerous trip in the Terminus, denied all responsibility, saying an overwhelming Cerberus force of at least 30 or 40 commandos had stormed the ship and killed all aboard. Okay, so yeah, there was a Cerberus force that killed all the Blue Suns, but it was not 30 or 40 commandos. It was Shepard, Miranda, and I think Garrus. Authorities say little is known about its current whereabouts, but the last sighting saw it leaving the Eagle Nebula towards the Terminus. Golly, Zora. Funny floof. I wouldn't know about Garrus being cute and hot, seeing as how I don't really find guys attractive, but I do find them adorkable. And I relate to them a lot. I can put myself in Garrus's shoes quite easily. So that's why I go for that one for a Femme Shepard their playthrough. It's because I'm Garrus. Alright. Kai Lang dossier. Name Kai Lang. Data Systems Alliance Military Enlistment. November 14th, 2172. Age of Enlistment. 16. Credentials faked. Tours of Duty. 2172. Terminal Systems Patrol Reconnaissance. 2173. Excess Cluster Patrol and Reconnaissance. Reprimand for taking medals from dead enemy officers. Sentence reduced in light of previous exemplary service record. 2174. Raid of Ention recommended for Systems Alliance Medal of Valor. 2175. Kite's Nest. Tactical Reconnaissance accepted into Interplanetary Combatives Academy. 2176. Received in 7. 2176. Dishonorably discharged and imprisoned after charge of first-degree murder. Cerberus activities. Intel on Lang's activities after joining Cerberus is spotty. What is known is that the elusive man arranged for Lang's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Lang is now believed to be the elusive man's most trusted agent. His working as an infiltrator as assassin. The cybernetic modifications appear to include Cerberus' Phantom class implants. Alright, Allers wants to interview in the cabin. The Batarians have proposed an attack on Kamala, one of their main worlds. It is currently one of the major Reaper sites for processing Batarians into cannibals. Taking it will cut off the supply of troops. Batarians propose a joint attack. They already have an SIU team on the ground. They will plant nuclear devices at key locations, but will need extraction. They have requested a ship with stealth capabilities. An attack of this scale will make Kamala uninhabitable for a millennium, but times are desperate. I'm nervous, and I don't trust them, especially not their leadership. They're terrorists. Admiral Lindholm disagrees and wants to take the First Fleet in, guns blazing. She sees it as good opportunities. I know you've had your issues with the Batarians in the past, especially with the Skillian Blitz. But I trust your judgment. Where do you stand? Should we deploy the First Fleet? Admiral Hackett. This is an expanded galaxy mod thing. So, let's see here. I don't see the downside in this. Other than potentially risking some First Fleet ships. But this will take out a Reaper processing unit, so we won't have to face as many cannibals on the field. But more importantly, this is a Batarian plan. And they're asking for help. If we give it to them, especially if the Alliance gives it to them, humanity, it'll be the same thing as what happened with the miracle at Palaven, whether or not it happened yet. Where the Krogans and the Turians are fighting the Reapers together, shedding blood together. That will go a long way to erasing the previous tension and hatred and foster a sense of camaraderie and brotherhood between the two species. So yeah, we're deploying the First Fleet. If we take losses, we take losses. Jag meeting at the bar, okay. Vega wants to talk in the cabin. Trainer wants to have a chess match. Alright, Omega DLC is ready. Victus, Adrian Victus. There's an urgent matter that requires your attention. Okay, so we had to do that. Center blocked. Dear Shepard, changing my identity was good advice. Once again, you saved my life. After we last spoke, I overheard some refugees mention Cerberus. They said my name. I freaked out until I recognized their voices. Close friends of mine who defected, in disguise and on the run, just like me. They're talented engineers, Shepard, who could help with the war effort. I've attached contact information to forward to whomever could use their help. You can trust them. Missing you, Kelly Chambers. Alright, so we've got new stuff. New quest lines. A lot of these, I don't exactly know what's going to happen. It's the expanded galaxy mod. I've never actually done it, so I don't know what's good and what's not. Alright.
Jelix, the second.
So we've got Primarch Victus. So we need to go to Spectre office for that. Astronomy Mule. Okay. Tearing attack. Let's go ahead and continue the rounds, then we'll start roaming the galaxy.
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh?
Yeah, Udina's not a great example, but you know what is a good example to the other races? The Normandy. And Alenko. Our actions and the quick thinking in the Alliance cemented humanity's reputation as defenders and guardians to the rest of the race. And your combat drop allowed us to do so, so be proud of yourself for that.
Hey, Commander. I knew Udina was a dirty bastard, but I never would have guessed he was that rotten. This whole war is loco. I mean, can't they all see how we need to work together?
When people are scared, they're slow to trust.
Sure, but... what's the point? Look, just so you know, I've got a new shoot first, ask questions later policy when it comes to politicians.
Fair enough.
I completely understand the sentiment. Alright. More damage. Alright, let's talk with Javik.
Traitors are the worst form of enemy. In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve. Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, his death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. Reapers. No others will be tolerated.
Well, Javik, in human culture, especially Christian culture, there's this story called the Divine Comedy. In the first book of it, called Dante's Inferno, describes what he envisioned as the 9 circles of hell. And in the 9th circle. The worst circle. That is left for traitors. So yeah. Udina's there right now.
All propulsion systems are running optimally.
Commander.
Did I already hook those two up? I don't remember. Okay. Okay.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
No.
I don't see how. We start killing our friends, and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Caden didn't have to join Ash.
Let's hope she's looking out for us. This was her fight, too.
Talk with Liara.
I find using my biotics to toss someone across the room is a decent attention grabber.
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy fire.
Well, you can handle yourself in a fight now, Liara. I mean, not that your biotics weren't impressive the first time we met.
I have had my fair share of opportunities to use them these past few years.
Well, I'm glad you got through in one piece. Sounds like you have a few stories to tell.
Is Caden trying to hit on Liara? I mean, he's welcome to do so. Recording. Oh, yeah, okay.
Good to see you again, Shepard.
Alright.
Greetings, Commander.
Vicarious. That's right. Like how you can hire a cook.
May I speak with you, Commander? Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely.
Huh, I wonder what government agent screwed that up. Alright.
I'll find
Fair
the
enough.
refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Rest up well, soldier. Then we gotta talk to Caden, then have the interviews in their cabin, then we can finally venture forth.
Hey, I bumped into Edie in the hall. Scared the shit out of me. You could have warned me. She looks good, though.
Okay, so, well, you can flirt with Liara all you want. Edie... No, you can't. She's claimed Joker as her own, so, you're gonna have to take that up with them.
Getting settled?
Not much to unpack. Left Earth in a hurry. Just a close on my back and a few things I've picked up on the Citadel. Kinda like it. living lean. Cerberus didn't cut corners rebuilding this place. There's a whole lot of credits in here. Can't wait to get back out there.
Oh yeah, floof. It's the miniature giant space hamster. Boo.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play.
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space. And I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge. So, interested?
This is a trap, isn't it?
I'm just a simple lab scientist, Commander. I'm sure your real-world expertise will give you an edge.
This is definitely a trap.
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line, like the Krogan, can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke.
If this was FemShep Floof, you would be right.
Commander Shepard and a Krogan. One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep him in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
Because if you were FemShep, how that scene would play out is she would be interested in this, the real shower. That's private. And she'd be throwing hints that, you know, she'd want to experience that with you. But because we're a male ship, no, she just wanted to, you know, humiliate us at chess.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Floof, I forgot exactly where on the wall the shower was. So I had to spin around looking while I was talking.
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor.
Didn't need him.
The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Yeah.
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth. I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
The camera just looks like... What? I am faithful to my adorkable engineer waifu.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
Haha.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander?
If I recall, I beat the shit out of you at the beginning of the game.
I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on
I
something.
mean, if you want to dance again, I'm more than willing to.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone. And they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
Alright, Spill, what happened?
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
Well, you still did the right thing.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough
He's
situation.
a big boy.
And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yeah. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There's not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed, either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Yeah.
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again, Loco.
Anytime.
Alright. So I believe that's all the talking we need to do. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna head back down. And we've got some...
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Okay, so we gotta do that. We got ex-Cerberus engineers. The Alliance, we've got the 103rd Marine Division. can we improve the morale of Alliance Ground Force? Like, hey, Cerberus is playing a big game, but they fucked up a lot, and here's how. Basically, like, the Alliance Marines, like, yeah, these guys aren't shit. Alright, let's talk with Anderson.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
Well, that's good to hear.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here, faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit and runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Okay, now we can finally get to a combat mission. Jesus. Don't get me wrong, I like Mass Effect 3, but there's so much homework to do before you get to a combat mission. It's insane. Alright. Normandy Manifest. Let's do Crew Manifest. For a Marine Officer, we're actually going to assign Major Alenko. Vocational codes C7, A7, H2, and V6. Medical record, he has an L2 implant. Service record dossier, 2168, biotic acclimation and temperance training. Gagarin Station, 2173, enlisted in Systems Alliance. 2180, promoted to Staff Lieutenant. 2183, Staff Lieutenant, SSV Normandy, SR1. 2183, participant in the Battle of Citadel. 2184, promoted to Staff Commander. 2184, Training Officer, 1st Special Operations Biotic Company. 2185, classified, Horizon Yera System. 2185, promoted to Major. 2186, promoted to Spectre by Citadel Council. Let's see. Yeah, Armory, Vega's still the Armorer. And our Marine Detachment Squad can now be 2 squads. Security is strictly enforced. Guards are stationed at every level of the ship. Enough combat personnel are on board to repel an enemy assault. The Normandy has the equivalent to 6 fire teams. Yeah, we're doing that. Alright. Equipment manifest. We'll keep the Tomka because that was given to us by Rex. However, we're going to general hands. Red alert! Hands to battle stations. Okay, leave orbit. Okay. We're going to be heading here to the Nimbus cluster. However, attack. Let's do the attack on Kamala here. First, we're gonna go into Clovis. There we go. Yeah, we gotta go there, Pazinus. Alright, start scanner. Allied victory. So we got the Kishak harpoon gun. We got the Batarian Special Intervention Unit. We updated the Batarian fleet. And we got a battle report. Alright. Order of battle, Kazrep. Friendly assets. Alliance First Fleet. Full fleet, 2 dreadnoughts, 18 cruisers, 1 carrier, 16 frigates. Normandy SR2, Norse Spec Ops. Batarian Fleet, 4 Volar-class cruisers, 7 Hensa-class cruisers, 6 Karsha-class frigates, several modified civilian vessels. Various SIU unit teams. KIA, MIA, approximately 8%. 2 Hensa-class cruisers, 3 Karsh-class frigates, damage 2 cruisers, 1 frigate. Enemy assets. Reaper fleet, 1 Reaper Sovereign-class capital ship, 8 Reaper Destroyer-class ships, 15 non-sentient factory processors, unknown Oculus-class fighters. Losses confirmed, 65% KIA. 4 of the 8 destroyers. The Sovereign-class Reaper. Holy shit, we killed a Sovereign. And 12 factory ships. Report as follows. The attack on Kamala was a resounding victory for the Coalition. The majority of the Alliance First Fleet avoided Karshan Relay and instead utilized FTL to the Indra system. It took a week for them to rendezvous with the Batarians, but this tactic proved invaluable. The Batarian Special Intervention Unit already coordinated with the local resistance on the planet below and smuggled nuclear devices aboard the Reaper factory ships. The Reapers had only left a small contingent guarding Kamala, apparently content that the system was, by all appearances, properly subjugated. The First Fleet's arrival in the system proved to be an easy target, and the Reapers quickly took the bait by engaging the Alliance. The Batarian fleet, laying in wait behind the gas giant Hibba, advanced aggressively and bombarded the Reapers with heavy fire, eager to reclaim their territory. The Reapers, now being engaged on 2 fronts, gave the SSV Kilimanjaro the opening it needed. The Kilimanjaro is, I think, where a spacer Shepard, aka our Shepard, has their mom deployed. Admiral Lindholm opened fire on the lone Sovereign-class ship, providing cover for a limping Batarian Hensa-class cruiser. With no alternative and his drive core beginning to overload, the cruiser's captain rammed headfirst in the Reaper as a final act of defiance, destroying both vessels and securing a massive victory for the Batarian Alliance fleets. Using its stealth capabilities to evade the battle entirely, the Normandy headed straight for Kamala to extract the SIU teams. They were largely successful and were able to escape just as the majority of the factory ships were destroyed in a series of nuclear fireballs. The resulting nuclear fallout likely killed any remaining population, but it severely crippled the Reaper's production of cannibals. On the nearby planet of Collis, Kamala's governor, Grothan Pasnus, briefly emerged from hiding and enthusiastically praised the bravery of both resistance movement, which have both rescued him and sacrificed themselves to destroy the Reaper factories. Even though Kamala is now uninhabitable and the Batarian fleet is slightly damaged, the Batarians are encouraged by coalition support. So yeah, we took a risk and it paid off. So let's look at the war assets. We got N7 Special Forces, the Batarian Intervention Unit, and then the Batarians got Batarian Fleet. It's euphoric after Kamala, even with the losses they took on the destruction of the planet. There's a grudging respect growing among some of their allies, and more frequent swapping of stories and supplies. See, that's what we're trying to do. Build bridges. Alright, yay, we got that. Okay, let's see here. Use gamma, verge, Ninema cluster. Yeah, let's go here. We'll end with a combat mission. Alright, Jelix. Jelix was given to the Krogan after the Arachnite Wars, but bitterly contested in the Krogan rebellions and reconquered by the Turians. This left the Turians as caretakers to a level amino acid-based world that they could not inhabit themselves, but were unwilling to give up. In cooperation with the Vol Protectorate, the Turians attempted to print the planet out for colonization. Between the high price and a surface littered with an unexploded ordnance, however, Jelix found few reputable tenants. Its most notable inhabitants were penal colonies. To those who know of it today, Jelix is a symbol of a tragic waste, an entire garden world nearly forgotten by the galaxy at large. Colony founded 658 AD, Krogan, 801 AD, Turian. Population 54,000, capital Anapodantis. Its year is 2 Earth years long, day length 19 hours. Average surface temperature is, give me this in frickin' freedom units, for God's sakes. Celsius is not a good weather temperature gauge. Fahrenheit is. Average surface temperature is about 39 degrees Fahrenheit. All right. Well, we're going to be bringing Garrus. We're also going to be bringing Caden. Weapon damage. Power recharge. People do that. All right. Save. What sniper rifle do I have? Oh, the harpoon gun. Gotcha. Heck. Okay, so the saber. Yeah, that's good. Okay, confirm.
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
Nothing in the mission brief.
Sir, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
They're armed with just pistols. Oh, looks like one of them's got an Avenger. Not anymore. Hey, you're a biotic, and your loyalty power was barrier. Fucking use it for once, Taylor. Alright,
No wonder Cerberus abandoned this place. It's freezing.
Alright, just keep moving. What did these people do to bring this down on their heads?
gave you a rifle for a reason, Caden.
All clear. Check for survivors.
Alright.
Jacob, how bad?
I'll live. I think.
You think? Maybe you should use your barrier, huh?
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
Jacob! Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone?
For now, but they'll be back. Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Though if you keep forgetting to use your goddamn barrier.
See you too.
Staying out of trouble, I see.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists, mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
The elusive man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were going to find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
Time to evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
Alright, so...
Jacob Taylor, way out here. That's a surprise.
Give her out. I'm so sorry.
Jamie, I didn't want to come here with these people. It was his idea. What am I gonna do without him?
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
He's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
And trust me, you don't want to be with Cerberus right now. You're not Cerberus. What are you doing here? Oh, families. That's right.
Commander Shepard, Dr. Gavin Archer. We met on Project Overlord.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes, well, after you took my brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me. I don't suppose you have any news from there. I've heard rumors the
Yeah, hydrate.
Academy was in
Alright. I'll have to refill.
I was at Grissom Academy. Cerberus tried abducting the students, but David's okay.
Oh, thank God. Commander, you have no idea what that means.
It's a little late to start worrying about his safety now.
I never stopped. I know you
Got a
think
funny way of showing it.
you're right. Not a day goes by where my dreams aren't haunted by what I did to David. All I can do now is hope that one day he forgives me.
You know what the hell of it is? David probably would forgive Archer here. Because that's the type of person that David is. Despite all the horror and torture that Gavin put David through, to David, Gavin's still his brother. And I think deep down Gavin knows that, which is cranking up the guilt even more.
What are you doing here?
I strayed too far from the path. This was my only refuge. As a boy, I wanted to be a scientist remembered for doing right by the world, curing a disease or discovering a new element, not a monster who tortured his own brother.
What did you say to the elusive man?
I told him if his intention was to work with the devil, he only had to look in the mirror. I wanted out of his nightmare.
He just let you go?
If it had been that easy, I wouldn't be hiding here. Every Cerberus soldier in the galaxy has orders to shoot me on sight.
What happened to Project Overlord?
After your intervention, the elusive man insisted I find another test subject. Someone who shared my brother David's abilities. I couldn't bear the thought of reliving the nightmare, so I destroyed all of my research. Overlord is no more.
Alright, well,
I have to go. And I'm not even going to pretend it was good to see you again.
I understand. But Commander, thank you for saving David. Both times.
yeah, if you let Gavin here stew and didn't tell him that you saved David, he'd go off and unsubscribe himself from life. I hate how I have to use euphemisms like that, but, you know, Twitch and YouTube TOS and all that stuff. Can't mention certain things. But because we told him that David is okay, Gavin Archer, provided, you know, we complete the mission, will become a war asset for us.
Get the text from Stockholm Cell to pack their own crates. I need you up here. Don't be a jerk.
He views it as his way to atone for the atrocities he's committed. Which, I mean, it's a good start.
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
You ran with over 40 people?
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
You gotta be kidding.
I'm gonna ask why they bring families, even though I already know. The elusive man will go after them.
So these refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. That it's hard for good people to imagine. Okay. Everyone left gets out of here alive. This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get two.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here.
I'm sorry, Taylor, but I can only bring people on my squad that remember how to use their shields and barriers.
Will do.
Leave those things. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Personal log sprinkle. With Jacob's help, we've managed to ascertain that several of our colleagues were in fact killed. Contracts terminated is what Cerberus called it. Makeda, Scott, Daniel, Chunhei, Annika, and so many others I didn't even know about. All of them gone. Disappeared without a trace. Just like that. We should have left sooner. I don't know why we waited so long. I can't remember what seemed so important that we had to stay just one more day. What was I thinking?
Commander Shepard's here. He's so lost. Relax. Got a little time.
I wouldn't necessarily relax, but I would, you know, redouble efforts.
Some kind of poison. Tailored to Turians.
Personal log. Damini Sengupta. Attempts are ongoing at figuring out what the end project of our research was meant for. While it's obvious that the delivery system was to be implant reliant, with evident neurological applications, many questions remain as of yet unanswered. The loss of Dr. Horace Armstrong in particular is hindering our efforts to speedily reconstruct the nature of the elusive man's goals. We have several parts of the whole, which lead us to chilling conclusions, but we are nowhere near figuring out what the whole might be, and that is what scares me the most. I've got an idea.
I'm not willing to die to save this.
Shepard, I'm in here.
I'll project and meet you at the shuttle bay.
I don't want to die.
Go. Just go.
No, I'm okay. Let's just do this.
Outpost report, Jacob Taylor. Outpost now 48% operational. We reorganized some of the storage rooms around the central core, turning them into living units in order to save power. The outer areas are all condemned now, which will provide us a buffer should Cerberus agents find us. The guns are functional, but I don't like how exposed they are. I'm going to look into finding us some shielding on the black market.
Hey, you okay? How've you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
That suits you.
You seem good. You look good.
These are great people. Defending their ideals, I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like.
You ever talk to him again?
Last I heard, he was rotting in an Alliance prison in Vancouver. He asked me to visit. Never did.
Well, he's in Vancouver. He's probably a husk by now.
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The elusive man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't
because you were duped.
And
Just
if you
like
ever
me.
get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
How long have you known Bryn?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
So...
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her? You settling down, Jacob?
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
So... by the way, another major reason why Jacob Taylor is so hated is he is a romance option Mass Effect 2 for a female Shepard. He's supposed to be the Caden of Mass Effect 1. Or Mass Effect 2, I mean. But, unlike Caden, who you can eventually rekindle, and while Caden does start dating someone else very briefly, while you were dead, his excuse is valid. You were dead. And 99.9 repeating percent of the time, when somebody dies, they're gone. They're not coming back. And it's okay to move on, which he did. You know, for a little bit, but it didn't work out. Taylor, on the other hand, when you get yourself incarcerated between Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 because you turn yourself into the Alliance, he decides he can't keep it in his pants for 6 months and cheats on you with Bryn. So, yeah. What the hell?
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
Not only that, we'll later learn he didn't just cheat on you with Bryn, he knocked Bryn up. Also, if you're a femship that romanced Jacob, Bryn is going to be hostile to you.
Told you that we should have gone to Sanctuary. Look, let's just focus on getting out of here alive.
So, Taylor ruins an NPC character because of his infidelity.
These people had no plan beyond hiding. They didn't stand a chance.
Stream died. Or game crashed. Stream didn't die. Oh, good. We didn't lose a lot. Thank God. Just that.
Poison.
Alright.
Tailored to Turians.
Grab that. Okay.
I'm not going to die.
Shepard, I'm in here.
Let me. I'll purge it and leave you with the shuttle bay.
That. Okay. That.
No, I'm okay.
Credits.
Leave those things. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Shepard, I'm in here.
Hey, you okay?
This is long story. It was not. These are great people defending me. He asked me. Asked for my.
I'm skipping through the dialogue just so the game registers I did it, but
Right.
so we can get through it faster.
I thought we covered our bases.
Told you that we should have gone to Sanctuary.
What if you walk with us?
What would these people have done if we hadn't shown up?
Wait.
These people had no plan beyond hiding. They didn't stand a chance.
Okay, here we go.
Quick, let's find that satellite tower.
Shit. I forgot. Overload doesn't automatically kill it. It's like, ha! I'll just sabotage it and make it my... Oh, wait, I'm a sentinel. Fuck, I can't do that, can I? Let's try this again. God fucking damn grenades.
Quick, let's find that satellite tower.
Jacob, dish should be back online now.
Affirmative, but the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the
One thing at a time.
Hostiles incoming. Get him before they hit the ground. Enemy on the mountain, go. Gotta get him up there.
Repair and activate those AA guns manually.
Okay.
The other gun is still down. Let's get over there.
Okay, so I did get the part here. Good, good, good. Yep. Fucking hell.
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs.
Garrus.
Garrus, you do the repairs.
Will do.
Ready, Caden? Just you and me.
Bring it on.
And this is why I bring the Vermeer Survivor here. It's to kind of, you know, build a camaraderie.
How are the repairs coming? Working as fast as I can.
God damn. Phantoms.
Gotcha. I'm on it.
Yay, we did it.
Copy that. Let's get these people out of here.
Now we just have to fight our way out.
Okay, the guns are already picking Cerberus ships out of the sky. Where are we at?
On track. First shuttle is already loaded with everyone under 16.
Commander, when should we leave? What's our best chance for survival?
Jacob, what do you think? Are we ready?
Almost. We could go now. There's no do-overs here.
Agreed. We get one shot.
And we don't want to leave anything behind that could strengthen the elusive man's cause. Your call.
So I've already got everything. It was the Turian poison. So we're evacuating immediately.
All right. Let's get these shuttles in the air.
Evacuation is go. Evacuation is go.
Imperial troops have entered the base. Imperial troops have entered the base. Sorry.
Have the guns punch a hole in the perimeter, then launch Shuttle 1.
I'm getting Hoth vibes here.
Shuttle 1 is away.
All right. Everyone here head to the shuttle bay and...
Suicide fighter took out one of the guns. Cerberus troops are...
Like I said, Imperial troops have entered the
Get those
base.
people outta here.
Shepard, shuttles are loaded. We need you at the landing area to make sure they get away. I'll meet you down there.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Double time it. Clear the shuttle bay first so we can bring the door up. Then get out to the landing deck.
Will do.
Jacob, bring up the main door.
Got it, Shepard. Will do.
Okay, let's get these people out of here. Here we go!
Queuing your new shield generator. There you go.
Enemy shuttles on either side. Roger, on it.
Take out that shield generator. Jacob, come in. What's your status?
Shepard, the facility's overrun. Cerberus troops are all over the place.
One more shuttle of refugees to go, right?
Affirmative.
We got it. Just need to hold them a little longer.
Fucking hell. Phantom. Fuck you, Phantom.
That was the last of the civilians.
Shepard, heads up. The place is overrun. We gotta go. Get it to you with the shuttle.
Understood.
There we go.
Jacob, landing area cleared.
This place is crawling. Bring the shuttle to you.
Roger that.
Alright, we did it!
Shepard!
Commander!
Out by the skin of our teeth again, eh, Shepard?
Nice to see you back in action.
Yeah, feels good.
I was afraid we wouldn't get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone. Thank you.
Dr. Cole, I have a request. One you can't afford to turn down. I need your help against the Reapers.
Without a doubt. I'm at your service. And I'm sure you can count on the others as well.
You too, Jacob. I need you.
Of course, but I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
All right.
Keep them safe, then. The Alliance needs that crucible.
You got it.
All right. Report to Admiral Hackett for your assignment.
You know, Commander, I've never met anyone like you. Just feel better knowing you're on our side.
Thanks.
Shepard, when this mess is over, drinks are on me. Be safe out there.
Hackett here.
I'm sending you a large team of scientists.
I have the dossier.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr. Cole from the elusive man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
The sooner we can get the Crucible finished, the better I'll feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
All right, with that, we're going to go ahead and call it a stream. Uh-oh. Anakin Beta invaded. That doesn't sound good.
Admiral Stephen Hackett is a Jacob Taylor.
But we can worry about that next time. So, that'll be it for the stream. I will be because tonight's D&D game has been canceled due to real life issues, which I don't really want to get into too much detail with. I'm going to be free to stream this evening. So remember that A7 Showcase stream that I kind of missed on Thursday due to migraines and crap? Well, we're going to do it now. Or not now, but tonight. It'll be the Flankers. So that should be around 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And also mark your calendars for Friday the 25th. That is my 5-year Twitchiversary. And as a result, I'm dragging Sly into collabing with me in a co-op playthrough of Ace Combat Joint Assault. That should start around, I'm hoping, 2 to 2:30 p.m. CDT, depending upon Sly's availability. It can't be earlier because I have to work. I know, boo, but still. Anyway, and next time we play Mass Effect, we'll head back to the Citadel, do some other things for the Expanded Galaxy mod. Then we should be able to head to the Nimbus cluster to check up on that Asari distress call. But anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun, and I will see you guys tonight in Ace Combat 7. Take care.